Hey everyone, welcome to the MatMadik channel. Alright, let's just jump right into this trailer. Shout out to Stephanie for recommending this trailer. In the spirit of the reacting to the Brave trailer that he just dropped recently that I just reacted to. So I go back and check out his other cinematic trailer that he dropped for his two albums last year, Us Against the World and No Guts, No Glory. And my take on, by the way, is the Braves trailer was very much as how Adam Calhoun described Tom MacDonald before they decided to get along together. Dramatic, is to say what when he fleshes out his ideas and he just talks, in my opinion, they're not always as impressive as the songs themselves. As in to say, it's not a knock on Tom MacDonald. I love Tom MacDonald, but I don't want to say contrived, but it's kind of like, they're saying something in writing. There's a thing called show don't tell, and sometimes it feels like Tom MacDonald is explaining his ideas a bit too much, whereas when he drops a song, the song can speak for itself a bit more. He can just show what he's about. But that's my view. What do you think? In fact, Adam Calhoun has to do the same thing sometimes when he drops a line in a song where he thinks, people are getting issue with it, so he goes on YouTube and he addresses it. You don't have to do that so much. Okay, case in point, Donald Glover. I mean, I don't really follow the people on the woke left anymore, but objectively speaking, This Is America I thought was a very great piece in terms of it being just dramatic. Although now I understand what Mr. Stinchfield was saying when he said it looked like an ISIS propaganda video, and I'm like, oh yeah, I knew what you were saying back then. You may have rung true, and I was like, as I wasn't really red pilled or anything yet, I wasn't really ready to accept everything he said. He'd said in that moment, but as things have played out, the This Is America video looks like the image of what the deep state want America to be, not actually what America truly is. So the hell with that. But anyway, sorry. It's just speaking on the way Donald Glover addresses curious things about the video, like when he was running away from the doctors. Yeah. Look how things have played out now. Anyway, people asked him to explain what it meant. He said, no, I'm not going to explain what that means. It doesn't feel good. Let's just let people figure it out. I'm sure you're figuring it out now. Anyway, but yeah, sometimes you just don't have to explain what you're about. You just put something in there that as a work of art and be as mysterious as you can. But hey, Tom MacDonald is the way he operates, the way he does with his videos. Let's just see what he's going to do with this one. All right, here we go.
State your age.
32.
State your country of residence.
United States of America.
State your name.
Country of residence. Not the country of origin, eh? I mean, Tom MacDonald, but it just reminds me of Mr. Mac. What's the man's name? Matt Lethal. Tom MacDonald is climbing up right next to these days in terms of subs. Anyway, when you're saying, "Oh, you're Canadian," what you acting all American patriot for right now? Anyway, Tom MacDonald, I'm sure he's proud to be a Canadian and living in America right now, considering what a great show the Canadian truckers have put on in the name of freedom and patriotism. But hey, let's keep going.
Tom MacDonald.
All right, so let's just look at the situation he's put himself in right now. He's being put under interrogation by a bloody camera, let alone a good old officer in human flesh. One of the same. It's like the agents in the Matrix or the Sentinels.
Under Section 4A of the Restrictions on Freedom Act, established by the International Police in February of 2022, you have been found to be in violation of several civil disobedience bylaws.
I dig that, man. Nonsense. Thank God people find it. Sometimes, again, like I said with the This Is America thing, sometimes people don't notice the propaganda and the stuff creeping up. People don't realize that they were submerged in some water like frogs and being boiled alive slowly. I didn't realize it until they started to see the bubbles come up in the water. Anyway, 2020, man. February 2020 is when this whole thing kicked off. 2022 now, coming up to February 2022.
Inciting public distrust of the government, solicitation of confidential information, anti-institutional rhetoric, unauthorized assembly of civilians with the purpose of protest, and amplifying social unrest. You are a threat to world safety, and therefore you are being charged by the international police for the aforementioned disobediences. How do you plead?
You know what you call disobedience? You know what we used to call that? Freedom. And what you call inappropriate, I call necessary. And what you call lies and conspiracy and anti-institutional rhetoric, I call that the truth. You guys really think you run the world, huh? You think you can just bully everyone and cancel everything? You think you can just push us around so we all fall in line?
Resistance detected. I gotta say, with all that I said about Tom, about how he's spelled out what he's talking about very much, and you would suggest just let the artwork speak for itself. I suppose what he's talking about under the circumstances, it needs to be spelled out to certain people, because like I said about the frog being boiled alive, they don't realize the deep state, as David Icke would say, likes to speak in symbolism because it's the language of the subconscious. They drop something in there, they have these mysterious piece of videos with these bizarre insertions that look like, what the hell are you doing? Like if you watch a Jay-Z video or even a Kanye video, one of the latest ones, they just got these weird things that they just throw in the videos, and it leaves people thinking, what the hell was that? A bit like oh, there's this, I mean, from The Simpsons when they replaced Itchy and Scratchy with they replaced a famous cartoon that was in the Simpsons universe called Itchy and Scratchy with some foreign cartoon, and it was just it just seemed weird and impossible to understand. And the expression "what the hell was that" was a great way to sum it, and I'd apply that to a lot of the videos you see coming out of Hollywood and deep state operatives, such as the major record labels, Jay-Z and Kanye videos in particular. Weird random insertions of things that they call art, but it's just, it's just stuff that makes you wonder. But Tom McDonald, I guess he's all about spelling out what he's talking about in plain sight as much as possible, so that you don't have to worry about having things being placed in the videos and make you wonder what was that all for. But he's kind of telling you what it's all about. That being said, I'm sure people are curious as to what the hell these tattoos are all over his face, which he hasn't explained. Well, maybe he has.
Here's the thing.
For instance, I don't know what no quarter means on his face.
I've been fighting for the world for a long time. For the losers and the rejects and the outcasts and the forgotten.
This is the stuff that I feel, to be honest, feels a bit contrived, if you will, but sorry, I still love it.
For the abused and the unwell and the disenfranchised.
Calm down, Mr. McDonald.
No, I've been fighting for our freedoms and our safety and our survival and the way that we remember the world used to be. I've been fighting for the world.
Sit down.
No, I'm not gonna
Sit down. It reminds me of True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
sit down. I won't shut up. I will not quit. I will not back off. I won't let you destroy everything that people have spent their lives trying to build. I have fought for the world for all my life, but do not think for a second that I will not fight against it.
That's why you're here. That's why you will never leave here.
You think you can stop me? You really think you can stop me? It's been me against the world since I was old enough to think.
War, famine, natural disaster.
Now the machine's getting into a conversation with him. I gotta say one thing about Tom. Every time I call out things where I'd say, oh, this looks very contrived, it gets me, it opens me up to actually listen to what he's actually bringing out here. So the very way he makes his trailers and his videos, actually music videos, are designed to get people to challenge them and say, challenge their authenticity. When you look deeper, you can see it. So I am now appreciating this. So what dialogue is this creepy machine trying to get up in with Tom?
The world has fought it all and won. The world is undefeated. We are undefeated. One man will not change that.
You see, that's where you screwed up. They say with great power comes great responsibility. You know what else comes with great power? Ignorance. Careless mistakes. The ability to vastly underestimate the people who you have power over. And I am not alone. You can lock me up, you can hide me away, you can shoot me down like a dog in the street, but I promise you, you cannot kill me. My word, my message, my vision, my spirit will live on through Hangover Gang forever. And you know what? I guess you're not the only one making mistakes. Because when I said it was me against the world, I was mistaken. It's not me against the world. It's us against the world. But to answer your question, not guilty.
Super, right? Now it's pretty cold in here. That's probably why I got goosebumps. But who knows? Maybe he did actually inspire me in ways I didn't realize. But yeah, man, this is exactly what's going on. I don't even have to say it so much. I'm pretty sure you guys all know what's going on right now. You want Trump? Wouldn't it be great if we got along with Russia? Anyway, wouldn't it be great if, just like Tom got together with Adam Calhoun, would it be great if Loza got together with Doza? Loza got together with Doza? No, Loza got together with Bryson. Anyway, guys, catch you next time. Where we go one, we go all. Peace.